Everyone knows who Andrew Huberman is. If you don't, he runs the world's most followed health and wellness podcast, where he dives into the protocols of improving mental and physical well-being. I've been doing his morning routine for the past week and a half, and it's been a game changer for my life. Doing his morning routine has an incredible amount of scientific benefits. I can't even remember all of them. There's like 10. It's free to do. It's super easy. It doesn't take that long, but it has a lot of benefits. So let's get into why I've done it over the past week, the impact it's had on me, and how you can get started if I recommend it, which I do. Over the past week, I've been in beast mode. Every morning, right when I get up, I drive straight to the gym, work out, get in the ice bath, do a cold shower, then immediately get into a 90-minute deep work session when I drink my first caffeine for the day. And let me tell you, I have never been as productive as I have been in the past week. Usually my mornings are slow. I like to ease into the day, relax a little bit, but no, this routine is all about efficiency, starting your day off right. Immediately go hit a workout and some cold exposure after you wake up, and you'll never feel as good as you do after some cold exposure. It is an insane increase in dopamine. Taking a cold shower, getting in an ice bath, you will feel amazing for the rest of the day, and it is way better than any caffeine that I've ever had. Now, let's talk about the full routine. In the morning, right when you wake up, immediately go outside and get exposure to natural light, or go for a short walk and get the body moving. You don't have to go for a walk, you can just go get natural light. Either way, what I like to do is when I wake up, I immediately get in my car and start driving to the gym. But on my way to the gym, there's this nice parking lot with a lot of sun. So I just park there, get out of my car, stand there for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how sunny it is outside, and get my morning sunlight that way. Then it's time to hydrate. So if you're on your way to the gym, make sure you have a water bottle with you. If you're still at home, go back inside, drink some water. You need to hydrate. In your water, you can either drink normal water, which is what I do, or you can drop a pinch of salt into your water or put an electrolyte mix in there, which I also sometimes do that. So any one of those, you just want to rehydrate your body since you lost a lot of water when you were asleep. Now it's time for a workout. I like to do upper, lower, abs, upper, lower. That's my split. So I'll hit a 45-minute workout, and that's it. After the workout, it's time to go in the sauna. If you don't have a sauna, that's fine. Just skip this step and go to the next step. Now it's time for, in my opinion, the most important step, and that is deliberate cold exposure. You can either do this through an ice bath or a cold shower, or I don't like to do both. I hate both, but I do both because it feels great and I feel amazing all day afterwards. So go get in the ice bath, go do a cold shower, and once you're done, you'll never feel better. Now, once you're done with that, put your phone away and start your first 90-minute deep work session of the day. And now this is also when you can drink your first caffeine of the day. After you're done with the 90-minute deep work session, it's now time for your first meal of the day. After that, you have a little bit of time to either go meditate or go walk after this. I like to go for a walk first. Then when I get back, hit a 10 or 20-minute meditation session, depending on how much time I have. And that's the routine. It may sound intense, but it's really not that intense. The most intense part of this is going to the gym right when you wake up, which sounds really hard and sounds like it requires a lot of willpower, which it does for the first few days. But once you turn this into a habit, just getting up and going immediately to the gym, it's not actually that difficult. If you make it part of your routine, then it just becomes second nature. You'll wake up and immediately get on your way to going to the gym. It's not going to feel like it's a challenge. You're not going to need all this willpower, just part of how you live your life. The other thing that may be pretty difficult for many of you that have never done this before will be the deliberate cold exposure, doing cold showers. Yes, they suck. It may not seem like it's worth it, but I can tell you after doing them for almost a month at this point, I started them before the Huberman routine, they're amazing. They've changed the way that I operate. I'm operating at a higher level all day because of these natural energy levels that I've achieved by doing cold exposure right in the morning. So here's how you can start them off if you've never done them before. Start the shower off warm like you normally do, or room temp. Get in it. Now once you're in the shower, put your body as much under the water as you possibly can and slowly lower the temperature. Now you're not going to have that really hard feeling of just jumping into the cold water, which is like impossible. Instead, you're already going to be in the water and you just have to turn that lever slightly and make it colder and colder to get into being in a cold shower. And yes, it's going to hurt, but since you're already in the water, the pain is less intense than when you first walk into an intense cold shower. So that's how I like to do it, but you can do it any way that works for you. But please try at least doing cold showers for a week and see how it makes you feel. I know they suck, but you're going to feel amazing all day afterwards. So the morning sunlight, super easy to do, free, super important. It helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which helps improve focus and improve sleep. So pretty important, easy, free, nice to do. Get outside, get 5 minutes of deliberate sun. That's the first step in the routine. The water, it's important to hydrate, especially right when you wake up. We lose around 1 liter of water while we sleep by breathing and sweating. So you want to rehydrate right when you wake up. Help bring your energy levels up to a higher point. in the workout. Studies show that working out in the morning actually improves energy levels throughout the day, and actually working out at night can disrupt your sleep. So I've started working out in the morning rather than at night. So get that morning workout in. It doesn't have to be a long workout. You can do like a 10-minute run. You can even go for a 30-minute walk. You can do some light exercise. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but do some light exercise or a workout in the morning. Get your body moving, get yourself ready for the day. And the cold exposure, which we talked about before. Then a 90-minute deep work session with your phone away. I talked about deep work sessions so many times. They're so important. How can you get any work done if you don't put your distractions away? How can you use your mind when you have all these things pulling at your attention all the time? So get rid of all your distractions and hone in on what you need to do and get in the zone, get in the flow state. And then you want to have your first caffeine of the day while you're doing this deep work session if you drink caffeine. But by delaying your caffeine intake, you're going to naturally increase your energy levels. You're going to become less reliant on caffeine, and you're actually going to help avoid the crash that many people get by drinking caffeine right when they wake up in the morning. And then you can have your first meal of the day now after you're done with the work session, which is going to be at like 11 or 12, depending on how early you get up. But this is following an intermittent fasting diet, which helps save time, boost your metabolism, can help improve energy levels, and just shows a lot of benefits. So if you want to do the fasting, then you can eat your first meal now, or you can eat breakfast right when you wake up, depending on what you prefer. I prefer intermittent fasting because it saves me time and I feel better when I fast. So this is when I eat my first meal. Okay, so that's it. That's the routine. Those are the benefits. That's how it's been over the past week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I also tried out Huberman's full daily routine, including his evening routine. In another video, you can click here if you want to check that out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.